Hi everyone! This video will be on how I did my eye makeup majority, and it will be a talk through on how I did my makeup. So for those who are beginners, don't feel like you won't be able to catch up, or you won't know what you're doing. I will be talking through it with you, so I'll be basically by your side a little bit, kind of. But yeah, there will be more videos on other eyeshadows and how I do my makeup and trying different things. But as for now, if you want to see how I got this look, carry on watching. Yeah, cool. So I've already started with my brows, only because they take like so long to do. The first thing I do is I use the LA Girl concealer in the shade Toast, and I literally just prime it over my lids, like. And I literally just pat it in, like, just so that it doesn't lose its pigment and it's still there. Okay, so as it's still wet, I just get like a fluffy brush, and from the Huda Beauty palette in Warm Obsessions, it looks a bit like this. I use the red. As you can see, I use this a lot. Then I go in with the brown from the Warm Obsessions palette, that one, and I just do that in the corner of my eye. Then I go in with the M.A.C. It's actually a blusher, but it's really, really good, and it's really, really pigmented, and it's in the shade Devil. So then I get another fluffy brush, and I use my foundation powder in the shade NW48 by M.A.C. Okay, so next what I do is I use the Origins Ginzing eyeshadow, and it's like a whitish colour, and I use this as a base. And what I also do is I use a flat brush like so, just a flat brush, and I just use it to like scoop it, and I put it on my lids about towards the crease line, kind of. Yeah, the crease line, let's go for that. So then yeah, I go back in with the red from the Huda Beauty palette. Cool, so then I go in with my Sunset palette. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ashamed to open this because I use it so much that it's like almost done, like you can see already. But I go in with this red, oh gosh, that red. Okay, cool, so I go with a flat brush and not a new flat brush, and I just wet it a bit. I wet it because it picks up more of the eyeshadow, and it just makes the eyeshadow look more metallic. With the other side of the brush, I'm just going to wet it again, and then I'm going to go in with the orange from the same palette, that one. And this time I'm going to go in with the yellow from the same palette. So once again, I'm going to go back in with the HUDA Beauty palette in Warm Obsession and use that same red to clean everything up. Like, just cool. Okay, so next I go in with my mascara, which just to do disappearing act right now, but it's calm, it's here, fine, found it. And I use the Extra Super Lash by RIMMEL. I like this because the brush, like, it's proper volumizing. So to apply my lashes, I use an applicator and I use bonding glue, only because with bonding glue I feel like that's not coming off anytime soon, and the applicator just makes it like a neater finish. So my applicator is like this. It's just 10 times easier. I just don't have time. As I said, I always tend to do my makeup when I don't have time, which I need to break out the habit of. But so as so, I just put the glue on top. And literally I just pull back my eyelid and then I place this on top of my lid. Next, to line my lids, I use the liquid eyeliner by Collection in the shade Black. I'm just going to go here. Only because I'm looking in a mirror. Okay, so what I next do for this look is I go in with a glitter eyeliner, and I do this literally on top of my eyeshadow, like just a nice little line. Say this is for beginners. I think it's for beginners because I'm a beginner. I will be touching it up. I'm just going to clean it once again. This over the eye. That is the eyes for now, and they will be redone very soon. Not redone like that. First of all, I go with my primer from M.A.C. It's the M.A.C Prep and Prime. I just rub that in. Next, I go in with the LA Girl Concealer in Toffee, and I just literally pre-highlight my face. I do this in my previous video, so that will explain what I do. Next, I go with the Fenty Beauty in the shade 450, and I just do this around my face, and I just buff that in with my buffing brush. Then I go in with the LANCOME foundation in the shade 13.3 in my face, and I just buff that in as well. I do this because it's more natural. Well, yeah, it's a natural finish. That's it. Okay, so then I re-highlight my face on my nose, under my eyes, my cheekbones, my chin and my forehead in Toffee, and I just wet my beauty blender and I literally just blend that in. I use my buffing brush for my chin and cheekbones and my forehead. Next, I use the foundation stick in Expresso by L'Oreal Infallible, and I just use that to contour my nose and my cheekbones and around my head. And I just use a flat brush to buff that out. And I use my beauty blender to buff out my nose contour. Then I use a Real Techniques pointy brush just to blend the highlighter out from my nose. Cool. So next, after I finish speaking, I use a mixture of the M.A.C Topaz and the Sacha Buttercup, and I literally just highlight it underneath my face, my cheekbones, my chin, my forehead and my nose, and then 5 seconds later I get kabuki brush and I literally just brush that off straight away. I don't allow it to set because that's how you get flashback, in my opinion. It sets already anyways once you put it on. To neutralize everything, I use my M.A.C Studio Fix foundation powder in the shade NW48 and I brush that all over my face. Then I use the Bare Minerals blusher in You Had Me at Merlot with a fluffy brush and I use that on my cheekbones. For my highlighter I use the Revolution Strobe highlight and I just use a kabuki brush and I just literally put that on my cheek. Then I wet the brush a bit because I want my highlight to pop a bit more. So I literally just wet it with my Prep and Prime Fix Spray and I put it on my cheek. Then I use my finger and I just put on my cupid's bow and the bridge of my nose. Then under my eyes I highlight with a light highlighter with a fluffy brush and on my cheeks, or underneath my cheeks actually, and my nose. And I just use a kabuki brush and brush everything off so it's not too much. I then go in and re-eyeline my eyes and I create a wing because obviously the wing was lost during my makeup. I gave myself a beauty spot because I know I've got a beauty spot on there. I do. Next I outline my eyebrows with a brown eyeliner because obviously my eyebrows were lost during the makeup tutorial. Okay, cool. So with a brown pencil I just line my lips. I get it from the hair shop, they're like £1. I only like this one because it's like the only one that's naturally towards my lip colour. And then with the M.A.C Viva Glam The Right Note, I use that on my bottom lip and I pat it in. And with the lip gloss I use KIKO Hydragloss in the shade 03. And let's just put that all over my lip. Okay, so I'm just going to reline the gold so it's just more out there and a bit thicker. Cool. So in the corner of my eyes with the Huda Beauty palette, I'm just using the red and I'm just lining my eyes underneath with my detailer brush. With the same brush I'm going to use the yellow from the Sleep palette and put that in the corner of my eye. Okay, cool. I'm just going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes so my eyes stand out a bit more. I'm just going to spray my face with the M.A.C Prep and Prime Fixing Spray. I literally cover my hands on my eyes so my eye makeup doesn't smudge. And yeah, this is how I got the look. It's really easy and I hope you beginners enjoy it.